Hey folks, Jonathan here. I got to do a little playing on my wrecker here. This thing sits, as you can see from the dirt on it, where I need to wash the daggone thing. It probably sits more than I use it, but that's one of the problems. You know, when I put this truck together, I had a little exhaust leak at the front left, and I just ran it, and I can't stand exhaust leaks. But I ran it for a while, but the other day I had to go haul a box truck with it, and I had one of the pipes actually broke on it, and evidently where it was leaking at was up here at the flange, and it went on and broke off. But you know, North Carolina don't have a bad rust problem, but not in my area. But sitting really kills something on the exhaust, especially if you don't run it for a long time. Short runs, start it up, moisture's in the exhaust, and it'll rust out if you don't get the pipes hot enough to burn everything out. Now this flex was leaking too at both ends, so we're going to get a new flex, bend a new pipe, have it new flange put on, and go on and get this knocked out. This is what you run into on the wrecker service, you know, little stuff all the time. And you know, it's a shame because the truck, there was no rust on the truck whatsoever, but you know, sometimes your exhaust ain't the best in the world. It wasn't on this one anyway. Alright, I'm going to get this and get it knocked out, and I'll show you when I get the piece made, but and then once we get this knocked out, I'm going to move to the next thing. Okay folks, here's our new pipe. As you can see, it's a little bit longer. He just left it that length so I could do whatever I needed to do. And this is a 2.5 pipe, and flanges on it, and he didn't have a new one, a new flex joint in stock, so I actually got a used one here. It's in good shape, stainless pipe, so we'll use it. Alright folks, there it is, all welded up and ready to slide on. Should be able to slide it on this end and then put it up in and bolt it, and I'll show you what it looks like when we get it on. Alright, the back and the front, and I don't know if you can see up in there or not, I put new stainless bolts on it, so everything's good to go. It's actually quieter than it's ever been. And you know, this, I corrected some of this angle right here by welding this on facing down, and what I did is he bent it the same as the other one, and I didn't realize how bad the other one was. That could be part of the reason it was tearing this up, and I'll show you on the other side. You see that angle? I'll probably end up having to replace this flex joint, and it's close to the starter and stuff, but what I can do is when I cut this pipe, unless I replace that pipe, but I can cut that pipe, I can actually angle this down just like I did this one, and that'll take some of that stretch and pull out of it. And I got lucky on these on that flex joint, because these flex joints are actually pretty daggone expensive. They usually you know, especially a 2.5 inch, you're looking at them, you know, $40 to $50, maybe more, you know, for the stainless joint. But this has got to have it. Everything behind here is actually mounted solid on the exhaust, so you got to have some flex from the engine. Everything will last a lot longer that way, and you won't get cracked pipes and stuff like we got. But we got that because of rust. It didn't have anything to do with anything else. But anyway, I was going to move on to the next project, which was back on the top kick, but I've got to go pick up a Ford, what was it? There's an Explorer, there's an Excursion, and there's a, what's the other one? Expedition. Yeah, I gotta go pick up an Expedition. I can't get them all. I get them all mixed up. I just know the Excursion's heavy, Explorer's light, and the other one's in between. So we haul a lot of them. All right, I'll move on to the next one when I get back.